You can do these trials very rapidly, so you can have information that may benefit patients in a more optimal way. The major disadvantage is that there is always some kind of uncertainty and a risk, because you don't compare in the same trial with a control population.
We have a lot of questions about uncontrolled studies, but what should be said is that uncontrolled studies do exist, and uncontrolled evidence in the end is evidence.
Single-arm studies are becoming more and more important. In some situations, single-arm studies have shown activity in particular situations in frequent tumors. I'm thinking, for example, with the situation of PD-L1 inhibitors in the field of lung cancer. So this is important information that can promote rapid approval and translate these opportunities for patients. But on the other hand, we have to be cautious on whether we are overusing the information that these single-arm phase 2 studies provide to us. So
my personal bias has to do with rare cancers, and so it's clear that where the numbers are low, uncontrolled studies have been resorted to as a matter of fact. Many new drugs in oncology, in the history of oncology, have been approved on the basis of uncontrolled studies. Of course, this is easy when the benefit of the new drug in comparison to what already exists is very huge. The problems arise when the differences are smaller.
We're facing a situation right now discussing with the regulatory agencies, especially the European agency, but also FDA, on how we can move forward with these single-arm study designs. All these agencies are asking us as medical societies on how we could take advantage of implementing more and more this kind of studies.
Uncontrolled studies are exposed to more biases, to more potential biases than randomized trials by definition. So all the more we must be strict in our methodologies, how we should develop a methodology also for uncontrolled evidence. I mean, only in this way we will be more convincing about the role of uncontrolled studies.
One of the missions of ESMO is to promote the better care for patients and the better outcome. And in this regard, having a very active position on promoting the expansion of single-arm studies will ultimately benefit in patients by having a more rapid path for regulatory approval. But again, we should caution on how we have to do that, in which situations and in which indications.